Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I don't say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Scum. Today I have yet another podcast for you guys. We're gonna talk about today's dev update because I was going through it all by my lonesome and I saw a couple of things that are pretty darn cool, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna go through this together and we're gonna talk about them for a quick second. So as we know, usually on Mondays we get these dev updates. Not all the time, but more often than not we get dev updates, and the devs tell us what they have been working on for the new update. And today's dev update, it's quite something else. So we're gonna go through it together and we're gonna start with what the programmers have been working on. First things first, they've been working on new infection types. So we just got infections not too long ago. We can get contaminated and contamination will lead to infections, and it seems like we're gonna get different types of infections. So the whole infection system is going to be expanded upon, which is great. Bug fixing, of course, that's always being worked on. In every dev update I've seen this, bug fixes, which is great because it means that's gonna keep the game nice and smooth, hopefully. Now this here, working on the garden snapping system. Now we have seen this year document detailing some of the gardening. We've seen this document a while back and it told us a couple of things, what things we could grow and how it's gonna happen more or less. But if you wanna read through this, pause the video and take a look at it. We've dedicated like a whole video to this. We read through all of this and it's great. And I know a lot of players are looking forward to gardening, and it seems like gardening is going to be in the game sooner or later, which is great. Now this next item here on the list, raised a couple of question marks because I don't know how this is going to go, but it says working on plastic surgery UI menu. Are we going to be able to perform some sort of surgeries, plastic surgeries on our characters? Are we going to be able to modify our characters' faces and bodies? I don't know what this is going to entail, but big question mark right here. What is this? And how is this going to work? We also have implementing voice line commands for the Danny Trejo DLC. We know that we're gonna have a character, it's gonna be Danny Trejo. We're gonna have a whole DLC with specific items and tattoos and character, and the character itself as Danny Trejo. So we know that that's coming. We have the ATM UI. So this is for the bank. This is where we're gonna be able to store money and items, which is great. I want a bank because I have a lot of money on me, especially on official one. I have like couple of grand and I'm always like, oh my god, I don't want to lose this, I don't want to bury it either, so having a bank to store it in, it's gonna be great. They are also tweaking the door sensor system. We got this not too long ago, which just a little gadget that we can use to close and open base doors from a distance. I also have new scope mechanics for the VHS rifle. We know that the VHS rifle is coming with the grenade launcher as well, which is awesome. We have some tweaking to the relog behavior when prisoner is dead. They're creating a new log system, further work on quick access reworks, creating new admin commands, finishing up the constitution and strength gain rework, new admin commands, new ID systems, internal commit systems, and a bunch of other codes and whatnot, which I'm not really sure what they mean. But again, working on the plastic surgery system. How is this going to work? I don't know. I actually don't know how is this going to be implemented. Are we going to go to a certain place? Are we gonna have to have our medical skill maxed out? I really don't know. I don't know, but it's interesting for sure. And we have a couple of refactorings as well here. The golden response system, the quick access code, and the scope system code. Now when it comes to the level design, we have a couple of interesting things here as well. First of all, we have optimizing the Sambor city. They are also working on the nuclear power reactor building, bug fixing again, which is great, and finishing the new medical point of interest, more furniture models, and working on the new stadium point of interest. So it seems like we're going to get two or three new points of interest. So we have the stadium, this medical point of interest, and then this reactor, power reactor. I mean, Or maybe the reactor is going to be included in maybe this medical point. I don't know, but we're definitely going to get 2 points of interest, which is the stadium and the medical point of interest. And then this nuclear power reactor building. I'm guessing this is going to be a third one. So more points of interest to look forward to. I'm mostly interested in the stadium. Imagine a huge stadium. Oh, that'd be great. You have the field in the middle and then seats all around. Oh, that would look... That would be awesome. Hopefully nobody's going to be able to build inside of it. Or maybe it would be cool to see some building inside of it as well. And we have more here on the level design. We have creating damaged machinery models, texturing the pipes. Is this new pipes or retextures on the existing pipes? Texturing the turbine building, working on stadium lights, and researching assets for modular base building as well. So we know that that's coming to the game. It's probably going to be later on, but it's being worked on. Now, when it comes to the art team, we have a couple of new things here. Working on the new trailer. I'm guessing this is going to be the DLC trailer, the Danny Trejo DLC. I'm guessing. I can't be sure, but that's my guess. They're working on the new weapon animations, VHS, the grenade launcher, probably the new pistol. They're creating new female clothing variations. They're doing further work on the new handgun model. We also have a 22 pistol. We've seen that before. So we have the 22 and then we have the HK pistol as well. Or the HS. HK or HS. The HS pistol as well. So that's very nice indeed. They're working on the grenade launcher animations, which I just mentioned. They're working on the modular quad vehicle models. We know that modular vehicles are coming, and we've seen tons and tons of examples when it comes to the cars, and we've also seen a tractor. I don't believe that we have seen any bikes or quads just yet, but it seems like all the vehicles are going to be upgradable. They're finishing up the VHS animations. Rigging the grenade launcher. We have new concept art, new UI concept for the new features, Danny Trejo facial animations, Danny Trejo character polygons, the reworking the female model system, finishing up the HS handgun model, working on the new truck model. Oh, we're gonna get a new truck? Heck yeah! New trucks, everybody. I wonder how it's gonna look. They're texturing the truck as well. And then we have quality pass on current clothing. And then we have bug fixes when it comes to sounds and things like that. But there we go. Now, what stands out to me from all of this? First of all, plastic surgery. Okay, I don't know how that's going to be implemented. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it on ourselves or if somebody else has to do it to us. There's so many questions that I don't have the answers to. But there we go. That's coming. Then the garden as well, the gardening system. The new points of interest, that stands out as well. The power reactor, the medical point of interest, and the stadium. And then, of course, the animations and things like that for the new weapons. But yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about today. Hope you've enjoyed the podcast here. But I thought it was very interesting that we're going to get some sort of plastic surgery. And then we're going to get the gardening and things like that. But I'm hoping that sooner rather than later, we're going to get like the bank and the ATMs and the new guns. And we're probably going to get the Danny Trejo DLC over the summer, I'm presuming as well. But there we go. That is about it for today's podcast, Scum Podcast. Smash like, subscribe, leave some stuff and things down below. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out. I do hope you've enjoyed. In case you did, again, drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one with some more video games.